sure to check out Agelessgeeks.com for your figures and collectibles.
Alright, so what is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Daredevil 19 here, and today I'm going to be doing an updated video of a video that I did about 2 years ago, and that is, if you are new to the FIGUARTS Dragon Ball line, where should I start collecting? And before we get into it, I just want to show off some new shirts me and my friend Tyler got for our other YouTube channel, Dude There's No Way. Turned out pretty damn cool, actually. And we're probably going to sell these, and I'm also going to be making Daredevil ones. So I'm going to probably do one with this one here, with this picture. Then there's a couple other pictures I got, and then I might just do some that just say DD19 or something like that. And then I'm going to plan on doing hats as well, and then eventually want to get into hoodies. But really like the way this turned out. And thank you once again, Maddox_Figs, for this dope artwork, dude. You do some pretty damn cool stuff there. Alright, so now, getting into this video. A lot has changed with this line. If you have saw, or if you have saw the video I made 2 years ago about where to start if you're new in the SHFIGUARTS Dragon Ball line, a lot of the prices changed with the figures, mainly upward, not downward. They pretty much went like that. So lots of figures got extremely expensive. So now, if you are new to the line, or just recently got into the line, or maybe started a year ago or something like that, I'm going to try to give you some places on where to start or where to continue. Now, you always want to get like the main characters first, right? You want to get a Goku, you want to get a Vegeta, Piccolo, maybe a Gohan, a Trunks, main characters like that, right? So for Goku, if you want a Goku right now, and you don't care what type of Goku to get the Saiyan Race on Earth Son Goku, or even the Kaioken Goku. They're extremely cheap. They're pretty much still at retail, so I would recommend, strongly recommend, getting either one of those Gokus, or both. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with either one of those figures. They are both awesome. They're on the 2.0 mold and everything. Now for Vegeta, this is where it gets a bit tricky, because all of Vegeta's figures pretty much shot up in price. They are, if you can wait, they are going to make a 2.0 body mold Vegeta with the powered down head sculpt. So you can wait for that, because they recently showed off a bunch of figures. Nappa, Tien, Yamcha, Chaozu, the Vegeta, Super Saiyan, Goku. They recently showed off a bunch of them, and I think, was Cooler one of them as well? I think Cooler was, and Cooler got put up for pre-order. And then Tien and Chaozu recently got up for pre-order. Now I'm sure Nappa, that Vegeta, Yamcha are all going to go up for pre-order very soon. So for those characters, I would just say wait. But for a Vegeta, if you want to get one right now, get the Super Saiyan one. The 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta. I mean, you can go look online for the 1.0 body mold Vegetas, but I would just recommend sticking with the 2.0 body molds. The Vegeta that I would recommend to get, like I said, is the 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta. That's a little bit pricey. He's pretty much double in price, his retail price, so he's around like 80 to 100 bucks. Or 80 to about 120 bucks, my apologies. But I would recommend getting that figure if you don't want to wait for the powered down version. Plus, you'll have the Super Saiyan Vegeta as well. Now, for Piccolo, get the 2.0 one right now. He's still at retail. Stop watching the video. Go buy him right now. If you do not have the 2.0 Piccolo, buy him right now. Just go buy him. Okay, he's still at retail. Another figure that's still at retail that I recommend buying right now is Bardock. He's still at retail. Stop the video. Go buy him. Come back. Continue watching. Okay, so get those two figures before it's too late. I am warning you right now. Get them now before it's too late. They will jump up in price eventually. Alright, so for Trunks, now you have the Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks. You have the OG Future Trunks, the Premium Color Edition Future Trunks, the Saiyan Armor Trunks, and then the Xenoverse Trunks. All the Trunks' figures, just like with Vegeta, shot up in price. The best Trunks that I recommend to get that would be the cheapest, and he's around the same price as the Vegeta, I would go with either the Saiyan Armor Trunks or the Premium Color Edition Dragon Ball Z Future Trunks. They are both going for around 80 to 100 bucks, so they're pretty much doubled in price as well. So I mean, if you want to say screw it and get the Super Trunks, go for it, man. I think he's how much is he? I think he's like close to 200 bucks around there, but I love that figure. That's one of my all-time favorite SH FIGUARTS Dragon Ball figures. Now for Gohan. So we have the manga version Super Saiyan Gohan from the Cell Saga, then the Battle Damage Super Saiyan Gohan from the Cell Saga, and then we do have the adult Gohan, alright, the Ultimate Gohan, the first release, then they did like a repaint of that Gohan as well. Now for the kid ones, oh yeah, then we do have the child Gohan as well. For Gohan, if you just want any Gohan, for the adult Gohan, that one's still alright, the first release and the event exclusive, I believe it was. Because those are going for around like $60 to $90, so it's still not bad in price with adult Gohan. But personally, for me, I would say just wait on a 2.0 body mold. They already have everything they need to make it, so it's inevitable that we're going to get it. So if you want to just wait on that, I would recommend just waiting on that. For the younger version of Gohan, the cheapest one is the manga version Super Saiyan one, which is around 70-80 bucks. So you can't afford the Battle Damage one because that one is pretty damn expensive. That's $200+ it's going for right now. So if you can't afford that one, I'd recommend getting the manga version one, or you can get the child one, which I still haven't even gotten mine of that because Premium Bandai, I understand that wasn't their fault what happened, but goddamn, man, what the hell was going on with that? Months and months later, still no damn figures. So those would be your best bets for Gohan figures. Now, for other forms of Goku and Vegeta, we'll go with Goku's first. So, if you want to get Kid Goku, get the event exclusive one. That one is a little bit cheaper compared to the regular release one. I have the regular release one right there. That one's more expensive than the event exclusive. That one has the orange gi, the other one is the blue gi, which I do like the blue gi a bit more than that one there. Also around retail price, Ultra Instinct Goku. That one right there, I recommend buying that now before it's too late. It's the Ultra Instinct Goku. He's going to shoot up in price eventually. These ones that are at retail, I'm telling you now, get them before it's too late. And because 2 years ago I was telling everybody start off with the Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku. Now look at the price of that figure. Insane. The prices of these figures just shoot up. And if it's like a web exclusive, you won't get a reissue of that one. That's the sad thing. They'll have to do a repaint or something, you know what I mean? So I'd recommend getting that Goku as well. The Super Saiyan Blue one, that one isn't too bad. He's a little over 80 bucks or around like 80 bucks or something like that. Maybe 80, 90, 100 bucks. So that one is still kind of affordable. That Super Saiyan Blue, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, both versions, over $200. If you want to shell out, if you want to fork out over $200 for either the first version, which was horrible, or the 2.0, you're going to be paying well over $200. Now for Vegetas, if you want a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, you're going to be paying over 100 bucks for it. Still not too bad, but yeah, Majin Vegeta, forget about it. I think he's on his way to $200, or he's over $200 by now. And that's really it for the Vegetas. Now, Krillin. Wait, we're getting another one. I know we're going to be getting another one. I would wait on a Krillin. I think he's going for like almost 300 bucks, so don't even bother getting Krillin. If you want a fill-in for now, get the Figurized Standard one. I think that one's still decent priced. And I think Dragon Star's made one, but I would recommend the Figurized one. Yamcha and Tien. A new Tien just went up for pre-order with Chaozu, and I believe they're a 2-pack. Get that. That one, he has the half shirt on. If you want the shirtless one, you're going to be paying a lot of money. That's the first one that released. Yamcha. We're getting a new Yamcha as well. Just wait for that one. I would recommend passing on the long hair version and just wait on the short hair version. Even if you want to get the long hair version, you're going to be paying a lot of money. So I would just recommend waiting for the short hair version to release. Alright, also, this is a very popular character, Goku Black. They made 2 versions. The regular version, which is a shit ton of money, and then the event exclusive, which is also a shit ton of money. They did recently put up a new one, which kind of looks like the event exclusive one, but that one's around retail, so I would jump on getting that Goku Black. And between the Zamasu figures, now we have the regular Zamasu, which I like better, the one with the mohawk before he merged. Then you have the merged Zamasu. I would recommend getting the merged one. He is cheaper. He's around 80, 90 bucks. The other one's like 150 or something like that. Now before I continue, I just want to go over figures that are still retail price that I would recommend getting if you want to get these characters. Jackie Chung, Gotenks, Mr. Satan, Bulma, Captain Ginyu, and the ones I already mentioned. So all those figures, that's such a small amount. I think it's less than 10 figures are still around retail price, because I mentioned Bardock, 2.0 Piccolo, the 2 Gokus, or 3 Gokus, and I think that was about it. So those figures are still around retail price. If you want any of those, get them before it is too late. I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you that. I think that's going to be the last time, because that's the last we're talking about figures still at retail price. Now, let's go over villains now. So they did make the main 3 villains. There's still other forms they can make of these villains, which in Perfect Cell we will be getting, but let's start off with the big main villain first off. Well, if I didn't talk about Nappa yet, let's go over Nappa. Wait for the anime accurate colored Nappa. They did make the, I believe, manga colored Nappa at first, because he had more of a black instead of that navy blue. This new one has the navy blue in his armor, so I recommend waiting on that to go up for pre-order, which I'm guessing it probably will sometime this year. Now, for the first big bad villain, we have Frieza, of course. Now they made the original Final Form Frieza, they gave us the Resurrection F Final Form Frieza, then we got regular Golden Frieza, and then we got the event exclusive Golden Frieza. If you want a Frieza, I recommend getting the Resurrection F Final Form Frieza. He's around 70, 80 bucks, which is still an alright price for that figure. You get a ton of accessories, not as much as the original, but pretty much the same amount of accessories, so I would recommend getting that Frieza if you want a Frieza. Plus, we are getting the first form Frieza. I think he releases sometime in April, so if you want to get that Frieza, I would recommend getting that one as well. If you want a Golden Frieza, though. Alright, so for Golden Frieza, you could really go with either one. They're kind of around the same price. Personally, I like the event exclusive repaint a little bit more, but they're both fine. Either one you get will be fine. They have the same amount of accessories and everything, so you still have a chance at getting Golden Frieza. Now for Cell, we have the original one, okay, which I believe were the manga version colors, and we have the premium color edition, which is the one I have right up over there. And then oh no, the first one was not the manga version, I apologize. The event exclusive one was the manga version. Out of all those, the cheapest one is that event exclusive manga version one. He doesn't have the purple in him, he has blue instead, which looks cool. But that one is the cheapest Cell around 120 to 140, so still pretty pricey, but if you want a Perfect Cell, that'll be the cheapest one to get. Plus, I know we're going to be getting an Imperfect Cell, so if you don't mind not having a Perfect Cell, you can wait for the Imperfect Cell as well. And now for Boo. So we only got Fat Boo, and then we got Super Boo. Out of the two, Super Boo is the cheaper of the two. Fat Boo is just around 200 bucks. The Super Boo, though, depending on where you can find them, you can find them around over 100 bucks, maybe a little under 200 bucks. So that one's the cheaper of the two. Now for Broly's, alright? So the Dragon Ball Z Broly's, they made 3 of them. All of them around like 200 bucks and up. So you're kind of screwed there. But they did make the full power Dragon Ball Super Broly and then the Saiyan Armor Broly. Personally, for me, I like that version of Broly better than the Z one. But if you want the Z one, you're going to have to save up or just eat the cost of how much it's going to cost. But you still have a chance to get the Dragon Ball Super Broly's, both of them, because they're still decently priced, but the cheaper out of the two is the Saiyan Armor one. He's around like 80, 100 bucks. Not retail, a little bit above retail, so I would recommend getting that before it's too late. Look at the Dragon Ball Z Broly figures. $200 plus dollars, so I recommend getting the super version of Broly before it's too late. Alright, so that is it for villains. Now with Beerus and Whis, they are ridiculously expensive as well. I think we're getting a 2.0 Beerus at some point. I don't know about Whis. There's just, I mean, what else can they do with the one they currently released? And that Whis was web exclusive, so you might be kind of screwed out of a Whis, but they are pretty pricey for those two. Oh yeah, and still with villains, Recoome. He just released, but he's over $100. It's like, god damn, man. So if you want to get Recoome, I think same with Jace. He's over $100 as well. That's a figure I need to get also, Jace. I think that's it for villains. I think I covered all the villains. Remember, we're getting Cooler. Pre-order Cooler before it'll be too late. Now for other figures here. For Android 16, he's around like $150, something like that. I'm not sure if we'll get a 2.0 of him. It's possible. I'm never say never when it comes to this line. They could make a 2.0 version, so... But I don't know how high up that is on their list, you know what I mean? Android 17 and 18, I would recommend passing on the OG versions and go either with the event exclusives, which are over $100 of course, or you could go with the Classy Adventure Android 18, which is the Dragon Ball Super version. That's a pretty cool figure actually. And then Classy Adventure also did a 2-pack of Android 17 as well. Z version and Super version, but that I think is over $100 also. Oh yeah, villains. Forgot about Raditz. He just released, but he's over $100. So it depends how much money you're willing to spend on these figures, but as I said, the ones at retail, buy them now before it's too late. I'm telling you, buy them now before it's too late. Oh yeah, Master Roshi, well over $100, close to 200 actually. So. Not a good situation there either. So I pretty much covered most of the stuff. Oh yeah, we have Jiren too. Totally forgot about Jiren. Alright, so for Jiren, before we wrap this up, you could pretty much go with either one. They're both around like 70, 90 bucks, maybe close to 100. So you could either get the regular version or the full power battle version. Jiren, they're both great figures, so win-win either way, or you can buy both of them. So either Jiren figure you can go for. He's still, it's a bit over retail, but not too bad. You know what I mean? So as I said, start off with those figures, everything that I mentioned. Wait on some 2.0s to be made. Even like Android 17 and 18, we might get 2.0s of them, or Dragon Ball Super versions of them. And characters we haven't gotten yet, of course, just wait it out, and eventually they'll get announced. So eventually we'll see these characters, but I'd recommend getting those figures at retail. The ones that are still like under $100, try to pick those up too if you can. If you want to get some of the more expensive figures, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's money. You're gonna make more and get more again, but if you save up for it, or maybe you just get paid and you have some money to burn and you want to get one of these figures you've been wanting to get for a while, yeah, good. You know what, spend the $200 or something. Get that Dragon Ball Z Broly if you want to, you know, man? Because who knows when they'll make another Dragon Ball Z Broly. They already gave us the regular and then 2 repaints, so that's 3 of them. So, I mean, I would like to see a powered down version of that Broly, or when his hair was like that tealish type color. I'd love that Z version of Broly, but I know eventually they're going to make every character. There's still some characters that need 2.0 versions, so if you missed out on stuff, it's not the end of the world. They might do a repaint or a 2.0 version, so just try to keep up with the line the best you can, and you won't fall behind. So if you are new to the line, I hope I gave you some good advice on where to start collecting. I hope I helped you out with the prices and where figures are at right now. But it's crazy how 2 years so much has changed. The Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku was still at retail price 2 years ago. Now he's just, I think, heading to $200. It's crazy. But that is the video of, well, part 2 of if you are new to the SH FIGUARTS Dragon Ball Z line, where should I collect? Hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, like it, shouldn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later.